see you back again.
Happy? I like that round. Good work. You were thinking, you were
Find your jab basics, get your rhythm back, then we go again.
Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you
Mind back, get your focus back,
They
get
already
that
don't
jab
push
back.
it.
Just box him, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only
your jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand, beautiful.
back on the
I
job.
got a
That's a
brawl.
terrible round,
Sure.
that is. Come on.
There you go.
Decent, I do this shit.
You're doing good, kid.
Not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
The gaps will appear.
I'm the professor.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
It's deja vu all over again. Trump must romance is dead for the second time in 2 weeks. See, this is what I mean when I tell you the fights are currently unstable. We discussed Donald Trump sending illegal aliens to South Sudan yesterday. Well, he's once again saying that he's going to mull over whether or not Elon Musk should also be deported. Now, obviously, that's not going to happen. Elon
Straight right, just misses.
Election, and yes, that's after, as I told you previously, it's been after the stats.
Back and forth they go.
They don't know it's true, but they do know it is, especially when they setting the finish. I do feel like this is the part.
Close the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like your chin cleans because you know you're on a chin that is not going to be dented.
Still, working with billion-dollar people.
Beautiful counterpunch. They have no respect for each other's punching power. No rest for the weary. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get caught to ribbons. That's when the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen. So you rush your way. You think you're going to get him inside the outside.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught.
I probably that's right there.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Ooh.
This is important. Fight dark media recruits all of these organizations that you've never heard of. And yet they know all these.
Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
They never talk about how important it is for black people to chance to vote. They never talk about what black people are going to get. Instead, they just say black voters are concerned about abortion and legal immigration. So-called expanded voter access, which is code for making it legal for illegal aliens to vote. That's what that actually means. We have nothing to do with us. But Cuba's reminding you that these groups trying to convince you to turn out to vote are nothing more than sock puppets for plutocrats like him. And what they want is for you to vote, not to get anything for yourself. These men like to start these organizations that they use. So you're going to have a billionaire starting a political party, and you're going to have other billionaires who are working on your voter opposition. Employment and corruption. And Elon Musk saying that he's going to start his own political party. Gee, when's the last time a billionaire said oh yeah, Ross Perot. Some of you Gen Xers and Boomers will remember that Perot ran for president in 1992 while he had been competitive in the polls. Then his entire campaign
You're giving us a high-tempo show. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer there and you're not going to move. Then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like this. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. This is the dangerous kid.
He's called the American.
That counterpunch caught him clean. That uppercut just missed.
going to take part in the main effort.
They're both trying for a knockout.
The stupid name to be true, overlooked the description Kanye West. There's a big lot of West giving the party a name of the party.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not to give them more than one. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there toe to toe and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots, get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
As those gloves up high, and that's what you want to do. Protect yourself. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's start on Fury in that last round. Well, we're entering. Here we go in the 6th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Work for a campaign by introducing themselves to the local population and power brokers and basically giving them
Nice counter shot. And just as quickly as the action
slows
slows down, it heats back up.
Now, West has tons still bringing from
The courage on display here is incredible.
I would say that being the swing would have noticed because these have been some of the only works that folks now that
Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills there. The shot was completely good. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just a match made in heaven.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
We have a fight that's got great footwork, great hand speed. It's so hard, it's an uphill battle.
Big swing and a miss with the hook.
Not the other side, how much the government spends on rockets, satellites, or electric cars, you know, the things that matter. Then the question becomes,
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Let's show John that we still go out.
Let's start on Fury in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
You know what, the beating fights are
There's the bell for round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into the fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Would be foolish enough to look at pedigrees to like himself. Elon Musk will feel while they can worship in the central.
Big swing and a miss with the hook.
Look for the real victim. Must unleashed. Joe Rogan, hot smoking, right up to
Both
the
looking
race
for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Joe, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box up. It's frustrating because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you
Part of
down.
what the left quarter of the white media said about a second Trump administration is that Trump needed to keep the crazy stuff. Musk and that circus he brought with him took the fight.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know, I'm just that notch above you, so I gotta respect both of you. More than happy.
We've often considered it to be strength. Only works if he can deliver.
Swing and a miss with
I
that
could
uppercut.
never see Elon Musk and a bunch of other weirdo conspiracy theorists and out of this. Including the safe and accountable on the battle. He's the kind of person who can
Big whiff with the right hook.
Mike Lindell, Secretary of State. I could see him trying to buy.
He's been showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Also, failing with this because his Elon
This round can go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Trump is the fourth one up, which you can't really see and looking for phenomenal. Remember in West Virginia, there will be radioactive. Just at the political establishment,
Let's talk about
months.
There's the bell to start round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
And the raft of other policies that governments give to the super rich. He'll stick with the same old one-building.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how hard he wants to fight.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Have to be careful, though.
Could
see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I need to see that again.
I mean, joke it's not history. There's nothing to suggest that he's going to learn anything from that experience. He probably still thinks that Twitter is going to elect the next round. Maybe people who follow him online and somehow represent the close of the truth.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up, they've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? And right back into the fray.
Defense is everything because they got shot one.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this one. Tyson Fury just got down. Goes Fury. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Ribs.
I've got to see that again.
That was a trick for only both months. And we see how 2024 turned out. Now, that said, you want to know what else? If I actually thought that giving reparations, he wouldn't, of course, because his own people in South Africa owe reparations there and are petrified in even the mention of the word.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Got them out in the last couple seconds.
Did you see the
I
shot?
know he got it.
That's an assassination.
Ribs.
A shot.
So,
Believe it or not, I would be willing to vote for them if that's what they ran. The ballot is not a compact. It's supposed to be a horse. Cash, no vote. If someone makes it clear they'll produce tangibles for you, then you make a deal. The only place you're supposed to be a Puritan about is your wallet. That is supposed to be where only the pure of heart can get in. Black folks have the game all back because white power has spent generations sending its bootlicks among us to miseducate us about how politics really works. How long did I tell you that a Trump presidency wasn't going to be the apocalypse that some people online were saying that it would be? That it wouldn't be the end of Black America, and that while Trump isn't on our side, we shouldn't be afraid of him either. How many years were there people who said, he's just too dangerous, Trump's going to get us? I never said to vote for Trump. I simply explained the political realities about what his presidency would mean for the status quo in this country. Yes, he is loud, offensive, and largely incompetent, but so are all of these other candidates. What Trump did differently, though, when he began kicking these other groups in the behind, that was something nobody thought would happen. It's very easy for the Johnny-come-latelys who are scared of Trump to come along now and say that his presidency is produced unintended benefits. But they weren't saying that years ago. The lesson to take away from my message about Trump was not that he was good for us, he's not, but that he would be bad for all these other people. And it made no sense to keep voting for the Democrats because there was nothing the Republicans could do. The Democrats had it already allowed them to get away with. Is Elon Musk an anti-black racist? Undoubtedly, he comes from an entire culture of anti-black racists. And so is Biden, and Sanders, and Obama instantly. But how does it differ about that? This iron is dipped in nitrogen anti-black or being placed on the skin, and as soon as but some people get tattoos by placing this cold piece of iron on their body, which causes the skin in that area to sink in, and the tattoos form instantly. But how does it work? Well, this iron is dipped in nitrogen for a while before being placed on the skin, and as soon as it's pressed against the body, the skin cells in that area start to freeze. When it's removed, the tattoo is already done. But some people get tattoos by placing this cold piece of iron on their body, which causes the skin in that area to sink in, and the tattoos form instantly. But how does it work? Well, this iron is dipped in nitrogen for a while before being placed on the skin, and as soon as it's pressed against the body, the skin cells in that area start to freeze. When it's removed, the tattoo is already done. Look, some people get tattoos by placing this cold piece of iron on their body, which causes the skin in that area to sink in.
So much energy here in the house tonight. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. So here is young Roy Jones Jr., Pensacola's finest, one of the great young champions in boxing. Today he's 24 years old, 5'11" tall with a reach of 74. And they'll be facing Roy Jones Jr., 180 centimeters tall, and he weighed in right on 159 pounds.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what?
Here is Roy Jones Jr. from Pensacola, Florida. I'm from about 30 miles away, Baymonette, Alabama. I've been hearing about this guy for over 10 years, and boy, has he backed up all that. Here comes all the talking head. And he said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Did well to block that one. Not too many seems to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, in fact they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
And they are giving us action. They exchange punches. Not just changes from both men in this ring.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. But it doesn't connect. A perfect counter shot. That hook won't score. That hook is buried away. Very close now with 10 seconds to go. Judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. Here we go, it's round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
counterfighter relies a lot on your instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's a counter shot. An uppercut does not score. He blocks the jab. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
This counterfighter believes in anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you, and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the
Great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slick. Just keep on
to make mistakes and just switch it off. I need you to switch back on. Get
doing what you're doing. The absolute pin. Just stay focused. Don't.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round.
In there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Again. Get back out there and switch.
There's the bell to start round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A straight right just misses. That hook's blocked. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Looks like a little change of strategy here. Trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook was off target. Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Charles, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he throws you down.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Seemed like eternity for them. Back at it in round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges.
Knew it.
Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being
Dang
able
it.
to do anything about it.
That was crazy. Make his ass.
Referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
It's not ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. There's the bell for round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
These two were made for each other. Both want a highlight reel knockout. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2-class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievably good.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. A perfect counter lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about it. There's the bell to start round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. Then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. This is the danger spot.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
That jab is blocked. Don't want to trade shots. And that hook misses. Their jab just got blocked. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back.
Stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace. And
Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your
Here comes round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to fight.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Look at the drop.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight.
God. That could have got ugly real quick. Oh, sleepy.
It looked great live.
Yeah.
Again on slow
Yeah.
motion replay.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
And they get back into this bout. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
They believe their fighter
Nothing
has
nigga
it in the
around.
tank.
Be smart when you go out there. Just
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round.
Spark
Good
out.
work. You were thinking. The jabs went round.
get back out there and switch.
And we enter the 8th round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter. It's like a lamb to the slaughter.
Clearly his opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel.
Beat 'em. Fuck out of here. Some bitch. Oh, sleeping. You got them too long, but one was on. Keep the brakes off of. Yeah, that. Okay. Immigration suppresses wages. They gotta pay people to do shit. You can't just they want to pay people. They outsource. That's what they're doing. Do it again.
I was watching it. I got some fucking dumb red soap for you, too. Okay. Get some of that red soap on your body. You smell like shit. You're a man.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
Ooh. 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 Ooh, the llama. Ooh, the llama. He going crazy a little bit.
Want to win this fight? Right. Get your mind back on the job. You let him back into the fight that round. That's his
I'll play with this
Now
motherfucker.
listen, kid, I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your...
Ooh. Ooh. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I saw it. Straight air. That's how we doing it. That's how we doing it. How's he still 4-4? I just beat this nigga. He didn't get a loss on his record? And we finished the fight. What the fuck is that? No, he quit. I forgot what happened. Educated jab, baby. Gotta move that jab around. You know what I mean? Gotta take that jab to school, you know what I mean? Oh, slick. Ooh, that was slicker. With the liquor. Ooh. Duck and dodge, long me long. Long me long, long.
Listen, you've switched off. What are
The
you
Lone
doing?
Star.
Let's get out there, get your boxing back together.
Lamenge.
Win the round off. Win the round on your jab. Breathe when you're still...
Ringe.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Yeah, boy got his head down. We over here learning.
Forget about that round.
Nigga hungry as a motherfucker right now. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you mean why? Lomachenko. I'm Lomachenko. Doing my lonely thing. Lomachenko. Gotta do my chinko. Oh. Lomi long. Lomi long, long, long. Go to the body. Pow. Going to the body again. Pow. Over top. Yeah, I missed it. Sometimes you gotta go away from the power side. Let's get that jab, baby. Let's get that jab. It's it. Ooh, caught him sleeping. Got inside my range, man. Caught him sleeping. Sleeping, man. Ooh, pushing with a sleep. Super sleepy. Oh, a gimme. Yeah, he didn't expect me to stand still, did he? He's used to me moving. That's how you get motherfuckers. Oh, chest, not checkers. Motherfucker. Yeah. Wow. Oh. I love that shit. Got this bitch ass. He thought. Oh, he thought again. Oh, long. Make up, girl. Long. Long. Shalom.
Big breaths. Calm yourself.
I'm gonna get the stamina. I'm fucking with it. Whoa. Yes, sir. I'm trolling this shit out this nigga, dog. Real shit. That nigga quit. That nigga quit, bro. Oh, quit, bro. That's my nigga. That's my nigga Stitch right there. That's the homie. Again, champion. I'm talking about. I'm about to say, you know, I winning this fight. He ain't winning that one round. Okay. She come on. This fuck nigga, bro. Am I not? I have a loss. Hey, what's going on? I ain't gonna lose once. The loss go up.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort. I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this? Study my movements. Go opposite of the grain. See, I never heard of vacations. Bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause on every regardless, who go the hardest? Whole family is the top full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail or surprise them? Addicted to winning, so since the beginning, I only focus on horizons. Only recordings, who go the hardest? Whole family is the top full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. So what can I tell you? I learned from my failures. I traveled through hell with a gang full of tailspins, and I only prevail cause I came with my day ones, and they never strayed from tough situations. I'm saying there's no conversation, just head down and get from the heart that we came from. All regardless, who go the hardest? Whole family is the top full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson. How did he make 135 pounds considering he's 5'11" tall? I don't know, but he did it, and he's got a reach of 72.4 inches. And standing across the ring from him, perhaps the greatest to ever do it, Sugar Ray Robinson. Weighed in at 61 kilos, and he's 180 centimeters tall. That's outrageous. His reach also 184.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am, watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York. Sugar Ray Robinson.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
In the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a five-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a five-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking
I ain't even
about.
check this nigga record.
So here we go. Should be a good one.
Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice defense with that jab. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will...
These two lightweights are showing you why they are
Good.
They're going to surrender. No boss.
That nigga quit. I was trying to get on there and troll him real quick. Couldn't do it. Nigga, what? Bro, that shit's so far.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, it's Ryan King Rye Garcia, weighing in at 58 kilos on the button. His height and reach are the same, 178 centimeters. Vasily Lomachenko, standing at 5'6" tall, weighing in at 126 pounds. He's got a reach of 65 inches.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference.